Well, good evening. Let's try that again with a voice that is working. Good evening. Okay, here we go. Well, we're back in Haber or Haber Orbital here, which is not really the new neighborhood. Well, it's part of the new neighborhood, but it's actually my neighbor. So we're starting by going back to the system where that we actually call our home now. Last episode we moved to Arjun system, this one, or Arjun, or whatever you want to call it, and we got ourselves a vulture over there. So that was a very nice upgrade. Got a nice paint job on the vulture as well, and we're planning on having the vulture available for well, missions that require a little more fighting than the ASP is actually capable of doing. I have been playing around in my cutter on my other account quite a lot, so it might take me some time to get used to a ship like this that is slightly more, that's a lot more maneuverable. So, let's see. The plan for today, I just checked. Here you can see I'm a knight now with the Imperial Navy. So I'm just going to check which rank that is with the number. Game info, factions, empire. Ranks. Knight is actually rank 5, so we're 2% up Knight. That we need to go through rank 5 and rank 6 as well. Oh, see that sun? It actually looks a lot better now. Since last patch, the suns or the stars actually looked really bad. But earlier today there was a small patch that took care of some things, and one of the things it took care of was this: the stars are actually rendered in the right way now. So that's a good thing. It looks a lot better. Come on. The browser's not working the way it's supposed to. Yeah, now it is. Okay, good. Okay. So, here we go. It's on the other side of the planet, so let's circle around the planet and get back home. Hia orbital in the Arjun system. It is here Hia orbital, right? I just moved, so I might have forgotten. Well, let's call it the address. No, it should be this one. I know there are more stations within this within the star system. So there's one that's actually really close to some resource extraction sites, and last episode we went over there to do some bounty hunting. Well, let's think about a goal for today. The goal is mainly to make friends in the new neighborhood. So we're going to work on the ranking with the minor factions in this system, and make sure we get allied with all of the at least all of the Imperial factions, because that would just be a very good plan to do that. It will give us the higher paying missions, and at a later stage we can also get the what's we call it, the naval ascension missions. So, here we go. Auto dock, let's see, is all my buttons are located correctly. Good. Not really doing anything now. The computer is docking for me. Another reason why it might be a very good idea to take this station, specifically this station as my home, is because it's a high-tech station. And a lot of modules that we need now and in the future are going to be available in this system, so that's good. Let's see. Finance. There was a bug with the balance, but I think it has been solved in the last patch. We're at 26 million, which if we raise our imperial rank to Baron, so instead of Knight, well, from Knight we have to, let's see, where do we have to go? Knight, then Lord, then Baron. We can actually get the Imperial Clipper. So if we save a lot of money until then, we might even be able to purchase it here. Let's see, it's only 24 million if I'm correct. I would love to be able to buy a Python as well at some point on this account, but that's about twice the amount of credits that a Clipper costs. Well, no, the Imperial ships aren't available here. So there's nothing there. Well, let's see. Missions. This is one that's pretty close. This is a lot further away, so we're not going to do that. This one is pretty close. Let's get these two as well. But there are more factions here. Let's see. Well, you know, if there's one mission going to take me to that system, and here 3 other missions, then it might actually be worth my while to make the trip all the way over there. So there's 3 Imperial factions here. Data delivery, that's pretty far away for a data delivery mission. Not going to donate money. No, let's stick with these missions for now. Do we have some cartography data? I'm not sure. Well, we do have a pretty nice system that that will do quite well if we sell it at some point. Let's see. Galaxy map. Probably go here first, then there, then over there. So that's going to be a first stop. Let's check if the ship is actually outfitted correctly for what we're going to do. Make sure that we do have some weapons aboard and stuff like that. Here we go. Well, it looks like we do have weapons. See the 2 beam lasers and two small multi-cannons and then 2 medium multi-cannons. That's my basic setup. We do have 2 empty utility mounts, but we don't really have the power to mount more. But that's probably because this one is still D-rated, as are the thrusters. And we do have the credits to make sure we actually upgrade something. We don't really need to keep this one for the biggest jump range, so we can just make sure we upgrade all modules at some point. Let's first go for B-rated power plant, because it will give us a lot more power. And then we'll go for B-rated thrusters as well. It will take down the jumping range, but it will speed the ship up a lot. And we could use that. Power distributor, that will make sure that we can actually fight a lot better. It's going to use a little more power as well, but that's not going to be a problem since we just upgraded the power plant. Optional internal, let's see. We do have the 3A shield generator. That should be good. Docking computer. And advanced discovery scanner. Okay. Well, we do have the power now to mount some extra stuff, so let's see. We had a chaff launcher and a shield booster, so I don't need another chaff launcher. What I might need is a kill warrant scanner. Let's first see what happens if we put another shield booster on. It will increase the shield strength by another 20%, so that's always good. Now get the kill warrant scanner, and we're going to get the one that just keeps us in the boundaries of the power that we can use. So this is going to be this one, C rated. Well, it looks like that will be it. Still have the same paint job. Trade merchant, Aisling Duval. Yep, I think it's okay like this. Oh, wait a second. We did have the weapon detailing. We bought the yellow one, right? Yeah. Let's just get that because it looks nice. Okay, now set up the fire group for the scanners. We do have one fire group with the advanced discovery scanner. I'm going to use another fire group here for the kill warrant scanner, but I might actually want to turn this around so we can first take down the shields and at the same time scan, and then take down the shields with the beam lasers, that is, and then we'll switch to the next fire group and use the multi-cannons to finish him once the shields are down. Okay, chaff launcher, we don't have to set that one up because it's already set up to one of the other buttons on my HOTAS. Okay, that should be it. Launch. Gollers 1987, welcome to the stream.
Landing restraints retracted. You may proceed when ready.
So let's make sure. We have two goals for tonight. One is to upgrade the ASP to its max, at least thruster-wise and power plant, so it actually performs on its top. And next to that, we're going to make friends as well. Those are the two things we're aiming for. We do have some materials. We might look into visiting one of the engineers later on. Probably not tonight, but then again, you never know. Because whatever happens, I'm going to keep the ASP on this account. I might not keep the Vulture. At some point I might actually exchange that for a bigger fighter. I'm not sure yet. I might. I might also just keep the two, because they're both really, really good ships. Let's scan, because this is a system we have never visited before. No objects. Suntil relics. Where did we get that? And with him I need to get bounty vouchers. Oh, I'm about to overshoot. So let's do this. Most of the time this works for me to make sure we actually don't overshoot. It looks as silly as overshooting, but it's still slightly better. It saves a little time. Here we go. Getting close. Let's see, 7.5 kilometers. Yes, here we go. Now slow down. So the ship auto docks while we actually go and select the next destination. That's actually why we got one. Oh. There's not really... There's no map data available for this system, so we can probably scan that and get a very nice new system. I have to say that the way this this docking computer works is a little strange. Getting close to the landing pad like this, I wouldn't want to land like this. You do have a very good sight on the landing platform though. There we go. Let's deliver the mission. Here we go. That was that. Do we have some missions taking me back to... Where do we have to go? Here, orbital. Yes, sure. We'll take this one. because it's going to take us to our home system. This can really start our help us get a better rating with the Empire, but we're not going to do that. Arjung, is that? No, that's the other station. Bummer. Otherwise I would have taken that one as well. Okay, here we go. Launch. It looks like there was something happening near that planet. It looked like there was something like a ship. Yeah, it might have been that ship over there. Well, never mind. Not important. It's not dangerous or anything like that, so we'll just jump straight into the next system. We'll probably have to scan it because we couldn't purchase scan data. There we go. See, that's quite a lot of new things. And we have to go there. Wellman Landing. Oh, that's 4,800 light seconds away. That's pretty far. Let's make sure we go there at full power. And at the same time, let's see, Soontil relics, where can we get those? Because that's what we need to get to Elvira Martuk. Soontil relics. Isn't that just a commodity that we can get anywhere? Isn't there a system called Soontil? There is a Soontil system. It's 300 light years away. That's probably just the place where you can get Soontil relics, right? That would be logic. Let's see. Let's Google it as well. Google. Yes. Soontil relics. Naguri. Okay. Naguri. Where's Naguri? Naguri system is the first one I found, and that name does ring a bell because in my other account I've made my acquaintance with her as well. 229 light years away. Well, let's see. I do have some links to the engineers as well. Let's see, Inara blueprints. Let's make sure we actually keep on the right track here. Frame shift drive, increased range. Yes, we need that. We need atypical disrupted wake echoes. Do we have those? Modules, no. Inventory, data. A typical disrupted wake echoes. Yeah, we have 3. Oh, we might need more. Captured from high energy wakes with a wake scanner. Since we need 3 to get up to the grade 2, and we need another 3 to get up to grade 3. We need another 3, at least, to make it up to grade 3. We need chemical processors for grade 3. Do you have those? We've got 15. Okay, that should be enough. We got 6 chemical distilleries, which is for the next range. Sorry, for the next one. What does it say? Phosphorus. I don't have phosphorus, so I should try to find those if I want to get grade 3. Strange wake solutions. That would probably be a scan as well. Strange wake solutions. I have 1. Okay, that's not going to be enough. Okay. Well, we can get grade 1 done. We can actually get access to her and then get grade 1 done. But if I make sure I actually get a wake scanner, because it looks like strange wake solutions, I probably an eccentric hyperspace trajectories. I need to scan high wakes, a lot of them, for all the different grades. So I might as well not go for one of the engineers today, but make sure I actually get a wake scanner on my ship, so I can scan every single wake I encounter. Oh. Why are we denied access? Probably because it's pretty busy out here. Let's see. Okay. Well, let's go on with the analysis then. We needed chemical distillery. We did have quite some chemical distilleries, right? Material, yeah, 6. Chemical manipulators, I've got 6 of those as well. So we've got enough materials. I need phosphorus and eccentric hyperspace trajectories. We haven't got any of those. And data mined wake exceptions. We don't have any of those as well. And then some arsenic. We don't have any of that. So at some point we should get more phosphorus. We need phosphorus, atypical disrupted wake echoes, and some of the other scans. And arsenic. Okay. Basically, we just need a wake scanner and make sure we scan everything. So either we're going to get one here right away, or we're going to get one as soon as we get back to our home station. Since that's a high-tech system, we should be able to get one there. Okay. Here we go, mission board. Come on, load, yes. Thank you. There's no Imperial factions here. Except for the one we just had a mission for. Let's see. Okay, nothing to see here. Let's see, outfitting. Can we get a wake scanner here? But then I probably have to let go of one of my shield boosters. But then again, once we actually get access to that engineer, I can get the shields upgraded as well. So it's I think it's worth it. It's going to be worth it. Work on the fire groups again. Okay, here we go. We do have our wake scanner. I see a white thing, something. Yep, let's see, that's a wake. A high energy wake. Our wake scanner has a range of 3 kilometers, so here we go. Here we go. Atypical disrupted wake echoes. That was one of the ones we didn't need. Oh, and eccentric hyperspace trajectories. That was one of the higher ones, right? We needed that for... yeah, we needed that for grade 4. So that's good. That's good. Let's see, are there more out here? Yes, there are. Let's just scan a few. We're being scanned. Someone is curious. Probably. Okay, and there was another one here. Let's see, that's not too far. Oh, that is far away. We might be able to make it, but then again we might not. I didn't even check what kind of scan that was, but it was probably a good one. Strange wake solutions, we need more of those as well. That might dissolve before we actually get there, because it's quite far away. But it is the only one that's in the neighborhood at the moment. Making sure we brake before we overshoot. Here we go, atypical disrupted wake echoes. And that was probably about it. No problem. Nothing else. So we're going to go into the map. We need to go there. In 2 jumps. Oh. So we actually have 4 different locations we need to visit. Well, let's go to the closest one first. I thought, you know what, it's all in the same system, that shouldn't be too bad. But if it's in 4 different stations in the same system, it might as well just be one. No, 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 no. I heard something about Robigo slave trading, and that is that actually can give you a lot of money as well. Maybe I should look into how to do that and plan that as the next thing to do. Phillips Dock, here we come. Looks like it's orbiting around that planet over there. Let's go that way for a minute, and then up here. Not really getting closer to the entrance, but then again, we're not too far away as well.
Lincoln Bravo Whiskey Alpha. This is an independent star system commander. Request docking permission prior to touching down. Request approved. Adjust heading for approach to pad 07.
And that's going to be the next one. Landing on a planet. Because in this app it says, let's see, if you cannot find a place to do charity missions is just paying a lot of money. Trading Imperial slaves for Robigo can increase your rank, although very slowly, and make you a lot of money on the side, as the faction that issues them are Empire aligned. So, let's say I am willing to do some missions that require me to pay millions of credits just to rank up. Then it wouldn't be a bad plan to combine that with some Robigo trading. That might actually work really well. Let's see, is there a faction that has a mission taking me back home? Doesn't look like it. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Well, nope, doesn't look like it at all. But maybe we can sell the data here. Yes, we can. Good. So we might be able to do some wake scans once we get out of the station again.
We would advise pilots to please show consideration.
High energy FSD wake. That's not too far away. I know, but I'm not being aggressive. I'm just scanning. No, 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 I don't want to go to Belungu. That's because I had that FSD wake. Ah. No, 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 no. I want this one. Where's that? That's behind me. What it does is when you scan one of these, it actually lays a course to the system where it's leading. That's also why you scan them a lot of times, because you're trying to follow a ship that actually, well, that might have jumped out and you don't know where it went. That's one of the reasons why you could. Why you could scan this is to know where the pirate that just attacked you went, or where your target, if you're playing as a pirate, where your target went. Oh, there's another FSD wake. Well, why not? Just keep on scanning. Yeah, you know what? Next episode we'll probably do some minor engineering and then fly out to Robigo. There's another one. Not going to do that now. We need to make sure that we actually get somewhere as well, not just continue scanning.
2, 1, engage.
Okay, what's the mission critical message? Okay, I need to deliver within 1 hour and 45 minutes, and then I'll get another 75,000 credits. I think we can manage that. That shouldn't be too hard. Well, let's see. How is the scanning data coming along? We needed these eccentric hyperspace trajectories. Then we need about 5 or 6. No, we actually just need 3. Okay, we do have 6 now. Okay, we needed data mined wake exceptions. We don't have any, so we can't actually do grade 5 yet. Strange wake solutions. Strange wake solutions. We still have just 1. Okay. So we're going to have to scan a little more. Because we could get, as soon as we get more chemical processors, or was it the atypical disrupted wake echoes that we need more of? Let's see. Atypical disrupted wake echo. Oh wow, we have 18. We didn't have enough of that, right? Now we do. 15 of these. That's enough. We need some more strange wake solutions. How do we get those? Is it yeah, it's high wake scanning as well. Well, we have to make sure we scan some more, because we need the data mined wake exceptions. We don't have any of those yet, and we need strange wake solutions, but we don't really need a lot of scans anymore. And then as soon as that is done, we can get some more phosphorus, manganese, and arsenic. And once we have all that, we'll be fine. We can actually go to Elvira and Martuk and make sure we get a grade 5 upgrade on the frameshift drive. And as soon as we have that, we'll be at Rubio a lot quicker.
Orbital flight engaged.
Let's see, this is a planet we can land on, yes. Of course it's dropping from orbital cruise.
Mission critical message.
I was trying to get some info on this planet. Because we need phosphorus, manganese and arsenic, and they can be found here. Manganese and phosphorus. You know what? Let's just drive around here a little. There's no arsenic here, so we can't find that. But we might be able to find some of the other stuff. Though it is a dark planet. But I do have my controller set up here. So we could go out and see what we could find. I only need about 3 phosphorus and 3 manganese. So basically that means one of each. One find of each, because it spawns 3 every single time. So if I get 1 phosphorus and 1 manganese, that will be enough. So we're actually preparing to go to the engineers later on. If it goes really well, I might actually fly out to what was that system? To get the this is going to sound really clear. We're going to fly out to that system to get that stuff that we need. You know, we needed Soontail relics, and we could find them at, what was it? Naguri. Okay. What? Oh, we're not flying slowly enough. We're actually flying backwards. That's why it's not auto-docking. But arsenic we only need for the last step. So if we can find phosphorus now and manganese, we can actually get up to grade 5 and not get grade 5. Well, we are going to need strange wake solutions as well. So we're going to need some scans and some stuff we can find on this planet. So as soon as we delivered the mission, I'll just drive around for a few minutes. Let's see what we can find.
Landing gear deployed.
Descent to flight level 300.
Okay.
Touchdown confirmed. Dispatching ground crew. Welcome to the port, Commander.
Okay, that's good. We delivered that. Now let's see if there are some missions. Back to Aryoung. No. 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 Okay. Bounty vouchers. Well. Huh. I can sell that. Yeah, sure. I don't think that's a good plan. We don't have any cartography data, of course. So let's just deploy this. Get the Xbox controller. I just feel this is a very nice way to control the SRV. 0.4 G, so it is not a very high gravity, but it's not too low as well. Sometimes you really feel like, well, this is already a bouncy vehicle, but if it's like 0.0 something G, then it gets really bad. There's still some echoes here, but it was... yeah. Those white blips are just... uh-oh. Yep. Chassis integrity compromised. That can happen. Now and then. There's some vague blip over there, so we'll just keep on driving away from the settlement. We can always recall the ship to come pick us up. Nope. Keep on going that way. Yeah, there are some... There it goes, come on. Strange, vague echoes. Right ahead. Hey, what's that? What's that? That's actually how close we still are to the settlement. Yeah, that's not working. There's definitely some blips over there. Let's go there. Let's not drive too fast because it will only start spinning. It'll only spin us around in circles. What's that blip over there? Probably a part of the bases as well. The base, I mean. Yeah. There's something up there. Hello.
Now to your green screen.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hello.
I'm going to bed.
Okay. Sleep well.
You too. Have fun.
Thanks. keep on going in that direction. I am getting close to something. What it is, I don't really know yet. What happened? What happened? What happened? There was something happening on my screen and it actually made sure that I overshot. Ah, there's something there. Can I select that? What's that? Let's see. Nickel, silver, carbon. Well, we don't have any of that material, so let's just get it all. Let's see. Was this my cargo scoop? Yes, it was. Material. Okay, here we go. Retract the cargo scoop. Is there another blip? There was something. It looks like there's something more this way. This looks like it's closest. So let's first go here. Ah, there it is. Let's see. Manganese. Here, that's what we needed. Cargo scoop deployed. Yes. That's in now. While we're at it, let's get this as well. And that bit of iron over there.
Ik heb de wasmachine aangezet, dus ik heb de deur even dicht.
Oké.
Het is een kort programma, dus laten we helemaal niet kunnen natuurlijk.
Oké. Doei. Looks like there's something right up here as well. If that is phosphorus, we'll just recall our ship and go straight back. Well, back. Let's rephrase that. We'll go straight towards the next stop in our journey. I think it's over there. Yeah, that's the rock. Let's see. No, it's more manganese. Here we go. But germanium isn't really something that's found a lot as well, so I'm pretty glad with that too. Here we go. And the last bit should be there. Yes. It looked like there was another blip. Where was it? Yeah, this way. Oh, there is something over there as well. What's that? Outcrop? What's... I've never seen that before. Sulfur, carbon... Well, why not? Why not get it all? While we're at it... You don't actually have to see what you're doing. As long as it's tightly grouped, you can just keep on going forward and keep on selecting targets. That's the last bit. There still is something up ahead. That one that we just saw, it wasn't even showing up on the radar or on the scanner. But it definitely was something. Sometimes when it's light you can actually see the stone from pretty far away. Sometimes there's orange looking planets and there's one big black rock on it. And of course that will be it. That will be the target. Ha! Here we go, phosphorus. Good. Iron. Zinc. Phosphorus. And let's see. Okay, retractive cargo scoop. Let's see, what do we have in our inventory now? Quite a lot of carbon. We didn't need any of that for the stuff we were going to do with it. Manganese. We needed 3. We've got 6. We needed 3 phosphorus. We've got 6. Well, that's good. Now, let's just recall the ship. And read what's in here. Deliver 6 units. Yes. And this one as well. And we're cordial with our young Imperial Society. Well, that's a good thing. Now let's see where the ship is going to be. 1 new contact. Well, that will be my ship, I guess. If I go into the turret, I might actually be able to see it. I don't really see it yet. Oh, it's behind me. Okay, there it is. Oh, handbrake is on. Well, let's release the handbrake then. 1.13 kilometers. I think there's a closer place to land, but well, no problem. Still better than going back to the settlements, I guess. Though it looks that that is not really far away as well. Oh. See, the settlement wouldn't have been a lot further away. Board chip. So here we go. Back up into the sky. Landing gear retracted. Good. Energy wakes. Or FSD wakes. Where can I find those? Those are pretty close. Since we needed to scan a few more, why not try these? Okay. Let's see, where did we need to go now? This one's probably the closest.
Cannot comply.
Sure. That's quite logic.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Computer components. We still need to find these and those. Maybe I should have looked for that in every single station we went to, but I kind of forgot about those two. Let's fly from the planet a little more, then at least the speed will increase. And we'll be at our destination a little quicker. Okay. That should do it. I've come for what's in your hold. Don't try to run. Is he... what kind of ship is he in? the only ship that is more or less a... It's not this one. See, that's not his name. Would it be the Imperial Eagle that is brave or stupid enough to attack me? Well, in case he does, let's select the next firing group, so we can first scan him and then kill him as well. I still don't see any other crafts flying around here. I'm trying to think about a nice ship that might be the next step from the ASP. I mainly like multi-purpose ships. Like I'm totally fond of the Python. I really like that ship a lot. You can get the jump range up if you engineer it. You can get the jump range up about 25 light years. That's not really a lot, but it is enough to do quite a lot of missions. It is a pretty sturdy ship that can carry quite a lot of cargo. It can stand its own in a fight. It's pretty maneuverable as well, so that is one of the nicest ships in the game. But it's I'll have to raise the net value of this account by a factor 2. So I have to raise it 3 times as high as it is right now. Right now it's at 26, I think it was 26 million, something like that. Yeah, let's just say it was 26 million. The Python you can get for 55, something like that. And of course there are stations in which you can buy it with a discount, so a 15% discount, so you can get it for somewhere around 48 million credits. But that's totally stock, and that's without the repurchase value, so you might need to buy it when it is not, or with some spare cash, so you can upgrade it right away. And that'll take quite a long time to get all that money. But then again, if I start engineering this ship, then do some Rubigo runs, I might actually earn a substantial amount of money to invest in a Python. We'll have to see how things develop. Let's see, the next one is Eggleton Terminal. And we still need to find pyrophyllite and computer components. So let's see if we can find 1 or 2 of those in these stations. That would be great. And all of us will just go look for it. I've got the feeling I'm missing something. I'm missing a ship.
Landing gear deployed.
What ship could I get? I'm looking at Coriolis now, by the way. We do have an ASP Explorer, so that's not really useful to get another one like that. I don't really think there's another ship I can get that helps. I think the only way up from the ASP Explorer in the department of a ship that you can use for different purposes, the next step is the Python. There's nothing else. Well, that's settled then. We're probably going to go for a Python. But then again, before we probably get there, it's going to cost a lot of time to grind all those credits. And if we grind for that, which is not going to be a problem, let's make that clear. Let's see, we need computer components and pyrophyllite. Computer components. How much did we need? 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes. And pyrophyllite, but that's a mineral or a metal. It's not in here, so we don't. It's not available. No problem. We'll just get out and jump to the next to the next station. So if it takes quite a long time to get all those credits, we might actually get the rank to purchase a Imperial Clipper first, which is a very nice ship as well. And that Imperial Clipper can run with quite a lot of cargo, and it can also stand its hold its own in a fight and stuff like that. So I might actually get myself a Clipper because it's an Imperial ship as well. And then next to that, also get use the Clipper to get the credits for the Python, and then use the Python to raise the rank on this account to where it needs to be for the cutter, and then get a cutter. And by that time I might actually sell the Python for that. Oh, and I just thought of something. I should probably look for a station that sells the Imperial Eagle, and I will set that one up as a scanner ship. So we'll upgrade the thrusters completely, keep the rest as light as possible, and upgrade the wake scanner as high as possible. Yes, I'm going to do that. And I might just be able to use that ship to fly around my home system. No, sorry, my home station. Just scanning every single wake I can see, so we can actually have the data to go out to the engineers next episode. And we do also need some arsenic, so the next episode will probably be a search for arsenic. search for the Suntil relics, then deliver those to Elvira Martuk, then engineer both the shields and the FSD on this ship, and fly off to where is that? Robigo. Here we go, getting close.
Bravo, Whiskey Alpha. You may access this station by submitting a prior request.
Bravo, Whiskey Alpha. How did she know I'm actually having whiskey? Let's see. Arugunji. Is there a system close by, or a station close by, in which I can sell, in which I can get me a Imperial Eagle? Imp. Arugunji. Find. Piano ring. In system abandoned.
Incoming mission critical message.
That's 12 light years away. I'm going to get there,
Deployed.
buy that Imperial Eagle, then get straight back into this ship, into the ASP, search for the last cargo.
Touchdown, ground crew dispatch. Welcome to the station, Commander.
Thank you. It's very nice of you to welcome me to your station. Deliver. Bang. Is that... Yeah, we need to go to Piano Ring anyway, so let's get that one. That was the station we were going to go to get the Imperial Eagle. Let's see. We needed... well, stuff that isn't available here. No problem. This one is going back to where we need to go. Open the galaxy map. We needed to go to Piano Ring anyway. Okay. Here we go. Launch. And now, let's see where we can get Pyro, what was it called? Pyrophyllite.
Regulate your speed until free of station perimeter.
In or close to metals. Is it a metal? No, it isn't. It's a mineral, I guess. Pyrophyllite. Here it is. Now, current system. Well, it's not really current, but let's call it current.
Scan detected.
have to jump quite... Well, we'll have to go 27 light years to get Pyrophyllite, which, well, that's not really a very far travel, so we can do that.
All clear. We hope you have a safe journey.
Incoming mission critical message.
What is hunting me? A Cobra Mark IV. Okay. We'll be able to get him, I guess.
Under attack. Target shields
Shields
offline.
are already offline. Well, let's do the rest with the stuff that's actually built for it. Put a little more power into the weapons.
Target shields.
Goodbye.
Target destroyed. Incoming mission critical.
Is there some stuff? No, we're not going to get that. Okay,
Frameshift drive charged.
here we go.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Let's see, yeah, I was just in time to slow down. Otherwise we would have overshot the station again. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. Here we go again. So we're going to let the docking computer do the hard work, and then we'll find the next destination again, which is a certain system with the name of Nogatas. It's 27 light years away. Yes, 27.22 to be precise. And we need to find toll base, which will probably be here. Let's see, toll base. Yes. So that's where we're going next. to get our pyrophyllite. I'm thinking about filling up on that because I'm pretty sure we can sell the rest of it at quite a good profit as well, because it's 27% below the average price according to EDDB. So I think we're going to make a quite good profit.
Lighting gear deployed.
Facilities requires flight control authorization. Please wait for request.
Touchdown confirmed. Docking restraints engaged. Welcome to our starboard, Commander.
Okay, here we go. I just remembered I might not even be able to purchase the Imperial Eagle here. See, because I've got too much cargo on board. Bummer. And there's no way I can sell that and get it back later. Well, let's see. Can I sell computer components here? Yes, I can. I'm going to get a loss as well. Looks like there's no supply. Well, no problem. I'm going to... No, it is a problem because I've got way more stuff with me. Bummer, I should have thought of this before. I didn't. Well, we're going to go to... to get some pyrophyllite now. Then we're going to find another place to get the computer components or computer... Well, the computer stuff that we had. Computer components, yes. We do have 5 high energy FSD wakes here, which is quite a lot. That's probably the furthest one. Well, it doesn't really matter anymore how far away they are. Let's scan all these, because if it's not necessary for me to get a ship for that, and just fly around the station a lot, try to find more of these funky types of data. Then that would be great, of course. Okay, that's number 2. Somehow I didn't get any data from that. Maybe it's just a little slow to react and it will still come, but I doubt it. That was the second one without data. Strange wake solutions. See, that was one of the ones we needed. Oh, that one just disappeared. Okay, no problem. We were going to go to... Let's see... 2 jumps to Nogatas. Is this the first jump there?
This is a weapon-free zone, Commander. Acts of aggression will not be tolerated.
Let's scan that one as well. Where's the... There it is. No, I'm not going to fly 13.5 kilometers the other way. Let's just go there.
Frameshift drive charging.
Let's see. No gatas. Yes, fine. But now we're going to change commodities. We're going to need computer stuff because I wasn't really paying attention and I accidentally sold it. Let's scan. 18 objects. That's pretty good.
Frameshift drive charging.
Computer components. Let's see. Technology. There we go. Computer components close to Nogatas. Okay, we can stay in the same system if we just visit Gorgani platform or Trumpler Vision. Trumpler Vision sounds good because it's 33% below average with its price according to EDDB, so that should work. So we're first going to land on that planet over there, and then we're going to go to Trumpler base, where we can fill up on computer components. I'm just going to get enough pyrophyllite here, so 12 units. Then I'm going to fill up on computer components. Ah, sure, now we are overshooting. Then we'll fly back to our home system, and while we're doing that, I'm going to to search for the nearest place where we can purchase the Imperial Eagle. I'll set that up as a scanner ship. And then later on, I think we have to repurchase a Imperial courier as well. Not that we really need it, but we're going to focus on the Empire, so we might as well just own one of every single Imperial ship. Just because we should. Focus on the Empire. Might as well focus correctly. We're still pretty high up, so we'll make toll base easily. Slow down for autodock. Let's do that.
Flight control is in operation at this port. Submit a docking request before touching down, Commander. You are clear for automated approach, Commander.
Okay, Imperial Eagle. Reference system R Young. 36 light years.
Allow for increased traffic flow in this sector, Commander.
Okay.
Landing gear deployed.
Here we go. Pyrophyllite.
Landing successful. Dispatching ground crew. Welcome, Commander. Enjoy your visit.
Pyro. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9, I think it was, or was it 12? 12. The other one was 9. Mission objective complete. Okay. Contacts. Nothing to do here. Good. Launch. Now select, what was it? Trumpler Vision. Here we go.
Ship restraints withdrawn. You are clear for departure.
Frameshift drive charging.
Flight path is clear. Take care out there, Commander.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Okay, here we go. Now the speed is increasing. Still not very fast, but it is increasing. It's not that far, but still it takes quite a long time to get there. Don't remember if I scanned this system already. I might have, I might not have. Let's see. It's pretty strange. It seems that the delay on the stream is a lot higher tonight than it usually is. Because on the stream I'm still landing at the moment. Though I'm playing I think there's about a 2-minute delay or something like that. That's pretty much. I might have to look into that later. As in, not today. Here we go. Mr. Computer. Take the wheel. Oh, wait a second. I didn't get a docking permission. Yes, now I did. Then we'll go back to our young. Our young. It's 48 light years. Probably 3 jumps. Maybe 2. Okay. Okay, let's see. Commodities market. I was going to go for... Let's see, technology, computer components. Here they are. Fill up on these. 56, that is. Good. Here we go. Oh, we might want to refuel. Not that we need all the fuel, but hey, why not? Launch. 3 jumps, I guess. 2 jumps, actually. Good.
Engines engaged.
What's my maximum jump range then? I thought it was around 20. Oh, it's 20... How's that possible? My jump range is 22.68. And it says here, Conga Guan. Ah, yeah. Sure. Here, let's visit the galaxy map. And it will replot, and now it's going to be 3. Because I actually have more cargo now. Yep. Makes sense. I was gonna say, 22 light years. How can it plot a course for me that's with a jump of 25 light years? But it actually makes sense. 10 new astronomical objects.
Frameshift drive charging.
In total, that's 11 because it already discovered 1 by just flying around the sun.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, Dr. House. See that? Dr. House is hunting me. He's a Diamondback Explorer. Should we try to see what happens? Well, why not? Here, come and get me then.
Incoming mission.
Come on.
Message.
Come on, Mr. House. Thank you. Oh, that was actually another one. No problem. It's also a Diamondback, but this time a Scout, not an Explorer.
Under attack.
Hey, thanks for the follow. Here we go, taking him down. Wow. All evening it's been very Come on! What are you guys doing? It's highly appreciated, but Let's see, is there something we should get from these things? No, not at the moment. So we'll just
Charging.
go there.
Yay!
Well, thanks a lot for all the follows. That's the Honey Thief, Tundra Plains, Ditrict, Wizperio, Melik VR. Welcome all, welcome all. It's all going good. Thanks for dropping in. It looks like I'm being rated, yes. So thanks all. I'm actually in the process of delivering my missions and cargo to my home station. I chose this one, Hia. Would be funnier if it was called Heya, but hey, can't have it all. So going back here, and then as soon as I delivered all my cargo, I'm going to go to the Discordian Society station in the Losang system. Thank you very much for yet another follow. The Valkyrian 27. And I'll buy an Imperial Eagle there, because I just feel like I need one. Wow, guys, don't go that quick, because I can't read it well if you're all posting the same thing. Found anything yet? As in, found what? Everybody expects a sovereignty. Well, I am a knight within the Empire. I'm actually working on the Imperial rank.
Yay!
The Weirs and Z from New Zealand, I guess, and R&D some welcome.
This station is under Imperial sovereignty. Kindly observe traffic regulations when approaching the facility.
I'll just have the computer auto dock, and then
Landing pad 38.
yeah, I do have a lot more friends now. Thanks very much. Appreciate that. I'm just going to select the next stop while the computer is auto docking. Losang system.
Yay!
Yes. Blue Cipher, Ice Hornets, Sabian Zero, the Greek MC, Dastir, Kayla Dark, Maniac Psycho. Oh man, Pale Gringo, DJ Truthsayer, Terran Nash, Buff and Grind, Commander Sphinx, Icradorius. Come on, you have to give me some time here. Spoon-Fed Badger.
Deployed.
Well, I think I have mentioned the rest already. So, thank you very much all for all those follows. We're going to go there next.
Yay!
Well, welcome all. How are you guys all doing? I'll make the my chat screen just a little bigger so I can actually read what's going on. Somebody got my name right first time. I get that a lot, though. Not every names are very easy to pronounce. Okay, here we go. Delivering all my missions. Cell J Don, Simoholo, Darky X, Dread 2, Dread 2002. Thanks for the follows. I can keep on talking like that for a few minutes in a row, I guess.
Yay!
By the way, that's my son Jethro. You can hear and see there.
Yay!
Well, those were the missions. Now I have some cargo. Let's deliver that as well. DJ Chargen and Gummy01 Simoholo. Let's see. Yep, those were the last ones. Welcome as well.
Yay!
He is adorable. Yes, he is. There's actually another one. My son Joshua recorded another one. He's a little older.
Yay!
It's the middle two of 5 kids that I have recorded something. But the other one, Joshua, is actually with a donation. So if you want to see that, you'll have to donate. I can't fake that. Sorry. You have to have principles, right? Well, let's see. We did have some computer stuff. And somehow, technology. Oh, here it is. I was gonna say I can't find it. It's not a very big profit, but it is a profit anyway. My stream labels actually has a problem with keeping up with all the follows, man. Let's see.
Yay!
It will probably just keep on going and going and going for quite a long time.
Yay!
So you probably all have some experience. Well, at least some do. Commander Sphinx says hello, and I see quite some Empire emblems there. So I guess you lot have some experience with this as well. I'm actually in the process of streaming this. I started with a completely empty account 15 days ago, hence the title, day 15. It's not really 15 real days because I do have a day job, I do have a family, 5 kids and a lovely wife, so I don't really play this account every single day. I do have another account, which is my main account. I do have an Imperial Cutter on that one, and I'm bumping into the station. And my main goal is, well, not just main goal. My goal with this account is to, at some point, become elite in one of the ranks, one of the top 3, because CQC is not going to work for me. Most likely it's either combat or trained rank, and next to that also get a cutter. And I haven't got a clue how long it's going to take, but so far I've had 15 days of playing. I've actually made it up to Knight, so that's rank 5. Net worth is around 26 million. I got this ASP that is not completely A-rated yet, but it is quite well upgraded, and it's going to be upgraded a lot more in the foreseeable future. And I'm actually on my way to get an Imperial Eagle, because I'm going to use that Eagle to just get some more data scans around my home station. Because I need the scans to engineer this ship, or at least the frameshift drive a little more, because I'm planning on doing some Robigo runs. I'm not sure if they're actually available still. Maybe one of you do have some intel or info on that. But I'm planning on doing things like that. I'm not planning on using exploits exclusively, but I might just show one exploit or one quick way to earn credits or well, a lot of rep just in for one episode. A, because it helps me, and B, just because I like to show other people how things are done.
Yay!
Okay, I might have to look back into my thing here. The Bog Snorkeler, Squidums 786, D Madog, all welcome as followers. So if any of you has info on the Robigo, whether or not it's still up in 2.3.01, I guess it's now, since today, because I'm planning to, in the next episode, go to, well, first of all, get access to my first engineer, which will be Elvira Martuk. Then upgrade the frameshift drive and probably make it out to Robigo, if Robigo's still there. And then the next episode will probably be, well, using it there. Robigo is fixed, as in it's not working anymore, it's not an exploit anymore, or is it fixed as in it's back in order? Either server scans or passenger missions both work on Quince. Yes, I know, I have been in Quince already. I think it was day 12, so a few days ago in my series. It's on YouTube if you're interested. I did a day of missions in Quince. Can't do the slave runs very easily. Your ship should be able to land there. Yeah, I'm thinking about using this ASP. Well, not as it is now, because I'm going to upgrade it or engineer it a little. You can't do the slave running anymore. Okay. Well, that's a bummer. Then I might have to think of something else. Is there another exploit somewhere to gain rank and credits, or one of the two, really quickly with the Empire at the moment? Bravo Whiskey Alpha. Well, my whiskey's already gone. I just had one. Oh, and thanks all for the hosting as well. Commander Sphinx, the Honey Thief, I see, Valkyrian 27, Ice Hornets. And I probably missed some because the chat was going way too fast at some point. I should probably get a full HD screen and turn it on its side. Then I might be able to keep up with the chat if it's going that fast. They've closed pretty much all of them that I know of. Well, and rightly so. I mean, of course, I'm using them myself as well. But I do think it's a good thing if there is a quick way for some players, but at the same time the sense of achievement is a lot bigger if it takes a longer time. But then again, I do not have a very long time, especially if I'm because I'm running actually three accounts, because my kids are using one of the accounts as well. They have an ASP in that account as well, and they're planning on getting some bigger fighters soon. Turbo chat, yeah, you can say that again. So let's see. I probably have to sell some of my stuff here because I can't buy, but I don't really need these to upgrade the frameshift drive, so I should be okay selling these. There we go. Nano breakers. Oh, I can also always get those again once I need them. Get them in vultures and turn them into the terrors of space. Exactly. That's the plan. Well, my son is actually aiming for my eldest son, which is Jasper, 12 years old at the moment. He is aiming for the vulture. I told him, you know what, he had an Imperial Eagle. I said, you know what, just sell that. Because, you know, if we're going out bounty hunting, he's flying in an Imperial Eagle, I'm flying in, well, something like my Python, or maybe a Fertile Lance once I repurchase that. It's not going to really work. But if you get a vulture, it's more maneuverable than an Imperial Eagle. Of course, it is a bigger target, but its firepower is a lot bigger than all the other ships. So it's a lot better option to just get that one. So I'm going to get back into my ASP and then have this ship shipped to the other station and then upgrade it there. Launch. Don't go back into the hangar. I need to launch. Let's see. There we go. I have to get back there. So that's my third ship. Endar has followed, it says. In Dutch that could be Endar. So thank you for the follow, man. Here we go, going out of the station, turning around, going back the way we came. Let's see, Tundra planes. True, faction ranks are slower now. You can still throw an immense amount of money at people to rank up, but it is very, very expensive. Yeah, so I'm thinking about getting maybe two, sort of exploits. Let's not call it exploits, but two ways to do this. Either get a lot of credits, so get a very good cargo run. I know of one good cargo run, but it doesn't make for a nice stream. For a stream, I like to do different things and not just go from A, buy stuff A, which most of the time is Imperial slaves, let's be honest. Transport them to B, sell them there, then get a lot of the time things like crop harvesters or anything that is used a lot by agricultural systems, and then fly back to A and sell the stuff there. I have a route that in my cutter, it's just a one jump route back and forth. It gets over 3 million for me, and it's only 3 million because I'm actually running my cutter with some extra stuff like a pretty big shield, 6A prismatic shield, and a fighter hangar and things like that. I could probably get a higher profit, but hey, 3 million back and forth, that's not bad. And it could really help doing that, and then using all that money to rank and to really buy the rank. But first of all, buying a rank just feels wrong. Well, I have to admit I do it sometimes. But then again, just going back and forth trading, that's not really interesting to watch as well. So I'm looking for an interesting way to get some credits, or get a lot of credits. It's something silly like 100 million for each high rank, yeah. And so that's going to be let's say 34 trips back and forth just to have the credits to get one rank higher. 34 times about 6 or 7, maybe 8 minutes. but let's just say 6 minutes, because it's easier to count with that. That will take 4 hours to get 100 million credits, and then you spend 100 million credits to get 1 rank higher, and then you'll have to do it all again. And the problem with that is you actually lost all your money. You don't have any money once you get up the rank that you actually want to have. Let's say you want to get to Duke because you need the Imperial Cutter. Once you get the rank, you don't actually have the credits to purchase it, because you spent all your credits ranking up. So in total you'll be trading for, you could probably make Elite twice in that period of time, because you're probably going to be trading for 30 hours, maybe 50 or 60, before you're actually flying an Imperial Cutter that is outfitted in the correct way as well. Hey ChaosWulff, I see you're in here as well. Welcome, man. Haven't seen you in a while. That's probably with busy schedule. You and me both.
Approval granted. Set course for landing pad 20.
It's a fast way of doing it, but completely mental to do unless you're so rich you don't care. Well, you know what? On my other account, I have been trading for quite some time, but I'm actually I'm studying as well. No, I'm not. I'm just a figment of your imagination. Okay, I thought so. I just had a whiskey, so it's all. It might be delirium. Anyway, I was gonna say, I'm doing that because I'm also studying. I'm actually studying a lot of things online at the moment. I'm watching a lot of YouTube movies. So what I do is I have 2 screens. I'm playing that. I'm doing my trade route back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And at the same time, I'm watching these videos for about half an hour. But I can't do that while streaming as well. Plus, if I do that a lot more, I'll totally go, well, I'll probably totally go mad, because that's not nice at all. Okay, so here we are, shipyard. Let's make sure we transport that ship here. How long is it going to take? 11 minutes. That's a little long just to wait for it, so I'm not going to wait for that. Let's see, contacts, nothing to declare here. Sounds like I'm actually visiting the customs. Nothing to declare. No, nothing to declare. Let's just see if we can find 1 or 2 missions to do while we're waiting for the Imperial Eagle to arrive here. No, 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 no. This'll anomalous FSD telemetry. Bernoulli terminal outpost. Let's see. How far is that away? I don't feel like flying into a system and finding out that it's, oh, that's not bad. I can go here. Here. I don't feel like taking the mission and then finding out that I actually have to fly about 300,000 light seconds to you damn dirty imp. Yeah, I'm sorry. Well, no, I'm not. To be honest. But I'm still I actually thought about, you know, on my main account I was focusing on the Federation first. And I actually thought about, you know, I really need to get myself the Federal Corvette as soon as possible, because I do think that come the 29th, at the end of this week, I'm probably going to need a very well upgraded, well engineered, combat fitted Federal Corvette. But then I came to the conclusion, you know, even if I sell every single ship I own at the moment, I don't have enough credits to outfit the ship the way I want it. So let's get the Imperial Cutter first, make a huge amount of credits with that. So once I do get the rank for the Federal Corvette, I actually have the credits as well. Not that it really works, because in the last day, or the last 2 days, I got destroyed 3 times in my Imperial Cutter. So that wasn't good. I did change something around back then. It took me 3 times to find out. Well, actually 2. I was destroyed by an Anaconda twice. And once I just got stuck in a station. Somehow, while landing, I was touching down, and something wasn't going correct, so I had to correct my you know, I wasn't above the landing pad correctly, so I went sideways and then got stuck. So immediately, of course, I lowered or actually raised my landing gear so I wouldn't get stuck anymore, but I couldn't get away anymore, and the pad loitering warning was counting down, and I was like, oh no. I actually used boost trying to get out of there. I tried every single thing I could. I don't really feel like combat logging because, well, it wasn't combat. But I got destroyed by the station because of loitering. That was pretty sad. So, destroyed in combat twice, destroyed by a station once. That cost me about 70 million credits in repurchase value. So the last 2 days my trading has gone into repurchasing my own ship. So I'm not really making a lot of progress in raising huge amounts of credits. But I am at 90% Tycoon, so I'm getting close to Elite. Oh, and now you're in here, ChaosWulff, Mr. ChaosWulff, sir. Should we start planning our next stream together at some point? Also, hi there, Pro Noob Gaming Channel. Had to run and do the dinner thing after the raid. How are you doing this evening? Well, doing good, thanks. Dinner. That's some hours ago here, but it's probably because I have young kids as well. So thanks for the raid, man. Like that. A lot. What's the message? Oh. I might still be attacked by a pirate. More than should do. Just editing a video whilst watching, so my attention is split. Yeah. Well, I'm actually pretty busy tomorrow, but I might have some time later this week to jump into TeamSpeak and start chatting about that. Why did I jump out here? Come on. It should have been here as well, but we had an interview with Drew and the voice actors from the Rift this evening, so it's been a bit mental.
Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah. Sometimes it just happens like that. Well, tomorrow I've got a very strange day ahead. first of all, we're going to take the youngest son to the daycare. And then the other 4 kids are going to come with my wife and me to the village my parents are living in, because my grandparents are, or were, depends on how you see it, living there as well. And tomorrow's the funeral of my grandfather, who just died last week. So, well, we'll be quite busy with that. And then after that, got some other stuff to do as well. So we're visiting some people tomorrow evening. Oh, how's the Rex to Riches coming? Well, it's not really very rich yet. By the way, did you guys hear anything about the bug that was in here with the current assets here? I know that there was a bug here. Now it says 24.4, and at the start of the episode it said 23 or 25. I'm not really sure. So it either went down or up. I'm not really sure. But well, it's around 24 or 25 million credits. So that's pretty good at the moment. Also, I made it up to Knight in the Imperial Navy, so that's going to that's going pretty well. Have you heard the good word of Ed Lewis? I haven't. I might have, but I'm not sure what you're referring to at the moment.
Engines disengaged.
Let's see. Deliver 1 mission. Yes, deliver. Oh, there's another one here. Our Young. Where does it go? Lee Depot. Nah. If it goes back to the station I actually live in, or live in, that I call my home. I'm not really living there, of course. Probably depends on who you're asking whether or not this game is real. We all know some people who seem to get it all mixed up. And about to get my cutter, I'm Marquise 66%. I'm in my main account I'm Duke. I think 7%, something like that. So I do have a cutter, but it's insanely expensive. I have an 8C power plant at the moment. I need to get that up to 8A, but it's 106. I think it was 160 or 180 million credits just for the power plant. It's insane. Ed Lewis is a beautiful man whose love enriches the lives of all who see him. Okay. The good word of Ed Lewis. No. Well, enlighten me then. And maybe the rest of the viewers as well. Yep. Okay. Request docking. Permission granted. I always like that when that happens. Let's see.
Yay!
Oh, that was another follow. Thanks for the follow. ASUS Explorer, workhorse of the universe. Yes, it really is. Even with my main account, I'm still using that chip a lot of the times. I'm using it as some sort of a... I think you can compare it to... a lot of people have a family car, which is the big car. And they use that when they're going out with all the family, so the kids, the dog, the wife, maybe the holiday bags, and well, things like that. The suitcases if they're going out for a weekend, things like that. They're using that car for that. And most of the time, the wife has this very small cart that she uses to do the groceries in. The grocery getter, exactly. I think this ASP is actually that, and I'm using it for that as well. If I'm in the process of getting stuff to upgrade my ship, or to engineer my ship at one of the engineers, and I have to make sure that I actually get, let's say, some arsenic or some zinc or whatever, I take the ASP, and I try to use that to find the stuff I need. And then once I actually found it all, then I'll get back into the bigger ship and take that out to the engineers. And sometimes I even fly out there with my ASP or the Python, and then just order the bigger ship to come over. But then again, if it's a little further away, it takes about 2 to 4 million to get the ship transported over, and that's just a little expensive as well. You had to get a vulture to hunt T9s because they kicked my butt in my ASP Explorer. Yeah? Yeah, it's not really a fighter. They kicked your ass. Yeah. Got that. Got that. Terran Trade Authority. Terran. That sounds like the Mirror universe in Star Trek original series, one of the episodes. Those are the only 2 ships, Asp and Vulture. Well, on my on this account, it used to be my only 2 ships, but I just bought myself the Imperial Eagle. Though I should probably apologize to ChaosWulff for getting myself an Imperial Eagle. I was planning on going for the Federation on this account, but then I thought, you know what, I'm going for the Federation on the other account as well. So let's go for the Empire on this account. And once I had committed, I actually decided on my other account to go for the Cutter as well. So I was going to go there at some point, but I was planning on first getting the Corvette and then later on go for the Cutter. But now it's the other way around. You're working on FSD engineering. Well, that's what I actually got the Imperial Eagle for, to well, to speed around the station and do all the scans with all the different wakes I had to scan down there to get all the data. I still need to get some arsenic, but once I get some of that, then I'll be done to actually work on all the different grades in FSDs. The box snorkeler, I haven't chosen faction yet. Any recommendations? Well, I think a lot of people just say the Imperial ships are the best looking ones, and I think they are. But then again, if you're only going for... I do think the Federal ships look nice as well, by the way. I might not have a lot of people on my side with that, but I do think they look nice. And I think the ships like the Federal dropship, that is a ship that is really underrated in my opinion. It is a very good ship. You can get it up to about... I'm doing this from memory because I don't own one anymore, but I used it quite a lot. I think you can get it up to 150 tons of cargo, then have 4 medium multi-cannons and 1 beam laser on it, and also have a jump range of around 15 light years. So that really it is lacking in that department, but it is well armored. It is not really well shielded, but basically any pirate that attacks you can take out. And I really loved my Federal dropship. I used it a lot to do a lot of missions, especially when I flew my missions from Galileo, which is one of the stations orbiting the Earth. Actually, Galileo station orbits the Moon in Sol system. That is just a great little ship to do any kind of mission. I'm really going to repurchase one at some point. Not that I need it anymore, but just because I like it. Then there's the Federal assault ship, which is a very maneuverable, surprisingly maneuverable ship that really is, well, it is an assault ship. It is not really made for cargo hauling, but you can make quite a good pirate ship out of it. 2 large hardpoints, 2 mediums. That's actually pretty good as well. And then there's the gunship, which is, well, in the maneuverability department, it's about the same as the dropship, so it's not really maneuverable, but it is really sturdy. It's got a very good armor, and it's got the possibility to actually have a ship-launched fighter, and that's I actually like that ship a lot. Hello, Cactus 42. What faction to buy the Fur Lance? Well, Fur Lance is one of those ships that is not bound to any faction. Gramps70, thanks for the follow. So, you don't really need to align to any faction to get the Fur Lance, just a lot of credits. And if you want it well upgraded, well, if you get it decently upgraded for the Lance, you need about 80 million credits. So that costs quite some money, but that's the only thing you need, and a station at which you can buy the Fur Lance, of course. But you don't need anything else. Hardpoints. And we're going to use weapons. I might have to at some point, but let's first see how... I'm going to use it as a... just for wake scanners. I'm going to get the best wake scanner, so I can actually start scanning the moment I get within 4 kilometers. Really just going to use this... a little late. No problem. You're still more than welcome in here. Power plant thrusters fully upgraded to get as quick as possible, and I'll upgrade the rest to D-rated, so it's no, not that one, this one. So it's as light as possible, and you can actually get a very high boost speed out of it. I might actually, if I... oh, not that one. Crane shift drive. I could also get a 2D. Well, that's not worth the difference. Power distributor. I'm going to get to go for the 2A because I need the engines or the capacitors to recharge as quick as possible.
Yay!
Sensors. I think 2E is okay. There's no 2D here, otherwise I would go for 2D. Tom Parks, 1993. Well, welcome to the stream and thanks for the follow. Empty military compartment. I'm not going to put anything in there because it's going to slow down the ship. Shield generator. Am I going to need a 3D or should I just go for... Well, can I get a size 1 shield as well? I'm not sure. Let's see. It looks like it. 439. This is going to be a completely empty ship. Just going to use it for the scans, and the shields I just mount because, you know, I'm not a perfect pilot. I might bump into something, and I do need some protection. But I think I could probably get it a little quicker if I looked for the better or the D-rated sensors. But it might just be 1 meter a second, so it might not be worth it. Let's see, power plant. You know, that's just not going to be enough, right? And it's only 1 meter a second difference as well. So no, I'll keep it like this, just to go out and scan. So, fire group, that's it. Let's see. I need some scans. Strange wake solutions. I need at least 3 to get through rank, grade 3 up to grade 4, and then I need at least 3 eccentric hyperspace trajectories. Yes. And I need a buttload of data mined wake exceptions so I can try to get as much as I or to get the best roll I can. Now let's see, inventory data. I have data mined wake exceptions. I've got 3. Well, that's the bare minimum, so I might need more. Then eccentric hyperspace trajectories, I've got 9, so I don't need more of those. And the last one was something with an S, strange wake solutions, right? So the only thing I need more are these. Correct? Yes, data mined wake exceptions. Correct. And these you get by scanning high energy wakes. But it's just, you can't really choose what you get, right? You're creating a spreadsheet so I can quickly search the engineering stuff. Check it out. Okay, will save that link. Just opened it. I'll save that link and look into it later. But thanks very much. Any tool will be helped. Are you okay with sharing this with the world? Because then I might just set a link in the description of this video once I upload it to YouTube. I'm getting tired and the whiskey is going to kick in soon. Let's just see if we can get a few more scans. For a ship this small, it actually makes a huge noise. Here, high energy FSD wake. Where is it?
You are clear to resume predetermined flight
Yep,
path.
over there.
Have a splendid journey.
I'm really creating it for voice attack plugin. I can ask voice attack and it will tell me what I need and where it is. That's great. I've got a voice attack account as well with William Shatner as a voice pack. Also, what engineer has the upgrade? Yeah. Let's see, eccentric hyperspace trajectories. That was the one I didn't need, right? I probably need to find a place at which I can deliver these. But I'm not really in a hurry. Looks like there's some new wake thingies. No, don't frame shift. Strange wake solutions. Well, guys, I'm getting to the end of this episode. Is there anything you guys would like to tell me about, or want to see for the next? Oh, wait a second! I already have that one. For the next episode. I probably haven't scanned this one yet. Overshot, of course. What times do you stream? Well, it's not really a schedule yet because I'm working at the Dutch railroads in a very irregular schedule. I work late shifts and early shifts, and sometimes I change several times a week. By the way, that was the right scan. We needed data mined wake exceptions. Here, there's another one. So I don't really have a schedule yet, but I'm in the process of actually acquiring a new job. And as soon as I have that, I'm going to set up a streaming schedule of streaming probably twice a week. Because with that new job also comes an education. So I'm probably going to set that up as well. But most of the time, let's say next week, I could probably look into next week now. Here, let's see. Is there another wake? No, not yet. Next week I have, let's see, one day off. No, this is here, April. I've got one late shift on Monday. I'll probably be streaming next Monday on in the morning. And that is Central European Standard Time, as it's called, right? Or summertime. CEST, Amsterdam time. Let's just say that. I did ask for a day off on Tuesday. I'm not sure if I can get that yet. If I can, I might be streaming then. And then on Wednesday morning my wife leaves for a weekend in London, and I'm not sure what is going to happen with my schedule around that time. So as in my working schedule, so let alone that I know what times I would be able to stream and if I'm actually able to stream at all. So next week, not really sure what's going to happen. ChaosWulff, you finished editing, so not too long from now I'll probably hear my phone pinging twice that you actually posted the links in the Wolves of Jonai group and the Elite Dangerous community group, right? Come on, I need more wakes. I want to scan. Because now I have, let's see. Data bind wake exception. Oh, I got 9 now. Well, that should be, no. Oh, it's a Mass Effect video. Oh, yeah. Well, I'm one of your followers on YouTube as well, so I'll get it anyway. So the Wolves group at least, yeah. Looks like there's another wake. I'm going to scan these two, and then I'll fly back into the station and probably call it a night. 4 minutes past midnight here. You also stream World of Tanks. Well, not a lot. I do stream World of Warships quite a lot. I'm actually the resident streamer of the Havoc X community. So Sir Havoc, you might know him if you know about World of Tanks. And Sir Havoc is actually, well, I wouldn't say one of my close friends, but he's actually one of my one of my acquaintances. Let's put it that way. I've been a part of his community for quite some time. I've actually been a deputy commander in one of the clans in his community in World of Tanks. And as soon as World of Warships came out, I thought I'm going to stream that game. I just like it. For World of Tanks, in my opinion, you have to be able to offer something special. As in, either you are very good in the skill department and you can actually get people to watch your stream because of your skill level. Well, my skill level at World of Tanks, I'm not a noob anymore, but not much better than a noob. I do enjoy the game. I do still play it as well. I actually recruited the current commander of World of Tanks University 2, which is one of the Havoc X community clans. He's been a friend of mine for years now, and I recruited him into the Havoc X community, and then later on pushed him forward to become the commander when they were looking for one. But you know, I like to play a game because I'm good at it, but also because I can do some nice things around it, like make some conversation with people in the chat, and I'll just, you know, entertain, and not just by skill. World of Tanks, there's a lot of people already doing that, so it's not really special if I start to do that as well. But with World of Warships, I was one of the first people that started streaming that regularly on the European front. And I really like that. I still do. ChaosWulff, what are you saying? I've been getting tempted to reinstall World of Tanks again. I may finally be able to get my 7th tier 10. I'm just up to 1 tier 10 at the moment. I do have 2 tier 9s, but not much more. D-Madog, man, I got to tier 8 and it just stopped one day. It was so hard. People are so good. I like Elite so much better playing with others. Yeah. Well, one of my friends, I actually got him into this as well. He used to be very much a Star Citizen fan, and hated this game. Well, he said he hated it because of the graphics were so bad if you compare it to Star Citizen and things like that. But then again, Star Citizen is not a game yet, and they are making good progress, but it's far from being finished. And he really wanted the game to play. So he saw me playing this, he saw my stream once and said, you know what, I'm going to get it as well. And he gets really worked up when he plays World of Tanks. And when he's in a losing streak, he just keeps on playing. You know, sometimes he plays on all through the night and goes to bed at around 5 or 6 in the morning. Because, you know, he's in a winning streak and it's going well, and he just keeps on playing, and then he loses one game and he's like, well, if I just play one more, it'll be okay. But then he'll come into a losing streak, and he's always like, I can't stop on a losing game, so or on a lost game, so I'll have to play one more, and then play another one until he starts winning, and then he's like, this was actually a pretty good win. Now let's see if I can get another one. And then he starts a winning streak again, and he's like, it's a shame to quit now. But he gets really worked up if it doesn't work, and if it doesn't plan out the way it does. He's got all these conspiracy theories about whether or not the game is actually working against him, and that the developers are actually making it hard for him to have a good time, to entice him to put more money into the game. And in this game he says, well, you know what, I've been blown up several times, but I don't care, I just like it. It's a really easygoing game. There's a lot to do. I like this a lot more. It's a lot easier going. You don't get worked up. He said, I didn't even get mad once in this game. Like, well, it's got a very good influence on you then. So yeah, he's pretty fond of this game as well. But anyway, let's see. Next to all the stuff we did, so we got some missions done. Not really made huge progress. I mean, we were at 2% night, now we're at 8. We didn't earn a lot of credits as well. We actually had 5 million credits in 5.5 million credits in the bank balance. Now we have 1.9. But then again, we did buy an Imperial Eagle, and we upgraded the ASP a little more. Upgraded both the power plant and the thrusters and the power distributor, and also fitted 2 utility slots. So that was pretty good. And we basically got everything we need except for arsenic, and we need to get that before we well, probably in the next episode we're going to get that, because we do have everything else to go out and start engineering the ASP. And that's what we're going to do in the next episode. First of all, getting the arsenic, and then going on to Naguri. I think that was the name of the system. To get the Suntil relics, then deliver those to Elvira Martuk, and to start working on the ASP. So that's the planning for the next episode. I'm not sure yet when I'll be broadcasting it. I might be broadcasting it on Saturday or Sunday. But to all of you who follow me, most of the time I make sure that I actually have my introduction to this stream started up about 10 minutes before I actually start streaming. So I'll fire up the computers, make sure all the buttons are ready, and then I'll start the introduction, which is exactly 10 minutes. It has a counter as well. It counts down from 10 minutes to 0. And then in the meantime, most of the time I'm just working on the sound settings, making sure I have something to drink, a coffee, go to the bathroom, really important. Make sure the browser is set up, make sure everything is actually set up before I start streaming, and I use those 10 minutes for that. So if you're following me, you'll get a notification, and about 10 minutes after you get the notification, I'll start streaming. So probably next Saturday or Sunday evening. Not both, but one of the two. I'll be streaming day 16. And I think that's it for tonight. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. This was a new record for me. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate you all just jumping in from, well, from another place. And I had a great night. ChaosWulff, thanks for jumping in as well. Going to be in TeamSpeak later this week as well. And let's see if we can set up some more streaming together. We might have to think about whether or not we're going to continue with the tutorial streams, or just stream together for fun. Tutorial streams is fun as well, but it's just a lot of a lot of talking about nothing. Especially the bit about modules was a pretty long thing. So, oh, DJ Truthsayer and Malik hosted. Yeah, it was happening so fast I didn't even see who started it. So, thank you very much for that. ChaosWulff, I'll see you later. I'll talk to you later. And all you guys, thank you very much for joining. I'll be signing off now. Have a good night. You know what? Let's see if I can find someone. Yay! Here we go. Thank you for the other follow. Let's see if we can find someone else to surprise now. That would be fun. Just return the favor, you know. Let's go for Elite Dangerous. Big Elite Dangerous streamers. Yeah, I'm just a tiny one if you compare it to those. Well, Twitch doesn't really want to load at the moment. I was thinking, you know what? Let's find another channel and return the favor. But Twitch doesn't want to load at the moment, so guys, sorry. I can't really wait for that. Well, let's just reload. Let's just try once more. Reload the whole page, see if it works. Come on. It's going very slow. Very slow. Way too slow, actually. Nope, it doesn't want to load the other Elite Dangerous games. So no raid. Going to someone else. But if you guys want to surprise someone else, just please do so. I really appreciate it. So I'm sure other streamers will appreciate it as well. I hope to see you guys next time. And well, just repeating myself here, but have a good night. Once again, thank you very much. Until next time.